All right, guys, this is part of the course now where we hop into AdSphere. Guys, at this part of the course, you should have your account set up with AdSphere. You should be fully onboarded. And right now, you should have waited about 24 hours for your data to sync onto the platform before continuing to watch this video and see kind of the bells and whistles of AdSphere. However, if you haven't done that yet, that's fine too. You can still watch along and see if this is something that makes sense to implement into your business. So right now, guys, I'm going to go through the software really quick and just kind of give you guys a bird's eye view. And then we're going to get into actually setting up those automations that we've talked about so much in the course so far. I won't waste any of your time. We're going to hop into my screen right now. Okay, guys, you should see me loud and clear now. I am in a client's account. A lot of the information here probably is blurred, but as you can see here on the top line, we have our advertising sales, ad spend, ad units sold, ACoS, impressions, clicks, conversion rate, and click-through rate, cost per click for the last 30 days. So conversion rate on this account is a little lower than the average. I believe it's around 10% average-ish on Amazon. However, this product or this brand is in the gift niche, so that is the reason, because most people are window shopping there. This is actually a fantastic conversion rate for the gift niche. All right, guys, it should say connect to Amazon over here. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do so, and then revert back here in 24 hours, and you should be ready to go. And all your data should be synced up. So as we can see here with AdSphere, we took a step back and we wanted to come at it from a simplistic approach. The idea here is making sure everything in the software flows well together and the automations are also achieved, right? We're all about transparency here. We want you guys to have a good experience. We want you to give feedback to us because we are the developers of the software. And the reason I made it in the first place is because we made it in the first place is because we were using softwares we didn't find they were very intuitive. There was too much going on. It wasn't really taking care of that 80% of the issues. It was buckets of 20% here, 20%, 20%, right? So the idea here was to really give a broad overview of your entire Seller Central account and campaigns and drill into our products on the SKU level as opposed to the campaign level. And we actually went one step further. We can drill into the SKU and then the campaign, finally the keywords, and that are going to fall under the particular campaigns. I'll show you what I mean, guys, here. This is one product. If we want to drill into the campaigns of this product, we can say view here, and it just brings us down to the next row. That's the campaigns under this particular SKU. A lot of times you're going to want to filter by spend here, guys. So that's spend over the last 30 days, I believe. This particular product has an ACoS of 31%, which is fantastic. Anything under 40% I consider a win. I believe this account was optimizing for bottom line growth. That means that they were not pouring too much gas on the fire when it came to their advertising. They were really trying to lower that ACoS and increase that bottom line growth. So if I come into here again, I can come into an actual campaign. I will do that and see what keywords we are targeting under this campaign. Under this campaign, we're only targeting one keyword. I'm going to show you one where we're actually targeting several. So as you can see here, guys, this is a V1 campaign. We should be targeting several different keywords under this campaign. And as we can see, I believe there's about 8 keywords under this campaign. And then we are on the keyword level of the keywords that are within this campaign, right? So this is a phrase match campaign. And then finally, we can then view all the rules that are applied from the automation software to this particular keyword inside of this campaign. Keep in mind, you can also come over here and then click that assign rules, and you can bulk apply your rules here, but we'll talk about that a little later. And then they would also show up in all of these rules here, or under all these keywords here. You could also come under the campaign, like I said here, click on there, come into the campaign here, guys, and click on this right here, and then come in and apply the rule just to a particular keyword. That's another route that you could take. Then we finally have all our rules here for this particular account. This account only has about 10 rules here applied, and you can clearly tell that they are optimizing their account to increase their bottom line. A little bit about their rules here before I get into the nitty gritty. You can see how it says negative 25% bids if your ACoS falls between 65 and 80%, right? So they have a keyword, right, under a campaign that is converting. It is making sales, but it is making sales in the 70% ACoS range. They're selling their product for $100. It is taking $70 of PPC spend before they get a sale. Okay? That means if they're spending $1 per click, just for simplicity's sake, We want to decrease the bid by 25%, right? So then we would have a 75-cent bid. Theoretically here, we should get around 1.25x the amount of clicks, 1.25x the amount of sales. Therefore, $70 in this case should get us $125 in sales. So again, then it would fall into this bucket over here. We would say decrease the bids by 10% if the ACoS is between 45 and 65. Therefore, in this case, we got it down to 50% ACoS, but we're still not profitable. We want to decrease the bids again there, guys, to get it below 45%. And we're going to continue to do that, continue to increase those clicks, all in the background automatically, just for this particular example. So finally, guys, we have a change log down here. This is the transparency that everybody loves. You can see exactly what the software is doing for you in the background while you are focusing on other things in your business. So you can finally see the product, your campaign, the keyword, the execution, the trigger. So what triggered the rule to execute, the change type, your before, your after, and the date it executed, and then finally the rule that was executed, right? And you can come down here and you can go back as far as you wish. You can see here October 20th, we're getting lots and lots of rule changes, bid changes, and stuff like that, right? This is stuff that I would have had to do manually, or the account owner would have had to do manually here. Okay, guys, I hope you got a lot of that video. In the next one, we're actually going to take things a step further, and we are going to start creating some of these rules and automations within our AdSphere account. And we're gonna start applying them to our actual campaigns and keywords that will then be affected inside of our Seller Central. So stick around for that, guys. Super exciting stuff. This is stuff that is really going to help increase your profit in the business and decrease your time you spend on your advertising. That's the name of the game, right? Stick around to see the rules that we recommend creating just to start, to get your feet wet, and then you can create whichever rules you truly wish after that. We'll see you next one, guys. Thanks.